Check 1 2 1 2. I know I said 9 o'clock, but I changed my mind. I wanted to go live a little bit earlier. So that's what I did. But before I get started, let me talk about my sponsor really quick. www.zervita.com/Terry Thomas. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to look younger, feel better, and have more energy? Do you want to have clear focus and get things done? If so, try Zeal today. Just go to www.zervita.com/Terry Thomas. The link is in the description box. Go there, get some of these products, support. I hate saying black business or black, I hate saying that, but just support good products. You know what I'm saying? Do that for me. I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is me telling you to do that. So without further ado, and it's at the bottom too, so it's on the screen. Without any further ado, holy moly. I don't even, it's funny. I don't even know where to begin with this one. But we're going to begin based off the title, right? Based off the title of this video. This is a classic case of why you should leave people alone. And when I say leave people alone, I don't mean leave them alone because of any other reason, by when they're not bothering you and you have a narrative that you've been running with for a very, very long time. And one day they speak back. And then when they speak back, everybody want to cry foul. So what happens is you get smacked in the back of your head. Smacked in the back, and you take it. Then you turn around and you start swinging on everybody. And they say, but he broke his nose. He broke his ribs. No, y'all should have left him alone. And when you speak facts. And when you speak, ask the man to speak. Because see, the problem is, right? That's why this resonates with me so much. They quick to call some of us angry. I get called angry all the time. But when you call me angry, how could you call me anything without asking me? Now, for example, when I went on a national platform to speak, Drink Champs, did I seem angry to y'all? I was on there smiling, having a good time, talking and joking. I wasn't angry. They quick to say you bitter, you're old, even though I look younger than half the dudes that be calling me old, but that's a whole nother topic. But they quick to call you bitter, you're jaded, all this stuff. But when people speak to me one-on-one, when people are around me, I'm not any of those things. Regular degular. So just because I took on the task of exposing things in the industry, the injustices, now I'm angry. But look who's saying it, though. Look who's saying it. Oh, the suckers. They want to paint you as angry. So what happens, they don't want you to speak the truth. And then they try to do stuff because one day, the sucker shit they do, you might have to fire on them. Because everybody gets it. That's the problem. And it's easy as hell. It is easy as hell to attack black people. It is easy for me to get on this platform and say Jay-Z this, Diddy that, this person that. But I have yet to see anybody go on their large platforms and attack the system like me. See, because when you attack the system, you start playing with your numbers. Your subscriber count gets a little weird. Your view count get a little weird. Shout out to the homie who sent me actually screen recording of trying to hit the like button on one of my videos. And he couldn't do it. He showed me a screen recording. He said, yo, they're playing with your YouTube. I said, I know why they playing with my YouTube. I got a video up about Leo Cohen. I got a video up about Clive Davis. I got a video up about Jimmy Iovine. I'm not going to attack Jay-Z and Diddy as pawns. They babies. They don't call no shots. They don't start nothing to stop nothing. That's why when I was on Drink Champs, I said I'm tired of black people standing in the way of other black people for white people, and they're not really in. Did you not hear me say that? That's what I said. So it's easy for me to get up here and run with conspiracy theories and this person's a part of this and he did this with his hands and look at their hands. It's easy for me to do all that. It's easy to do all that. Y'all gonna eat that up forever. It's gonna be a trillion videos about that. A trillion. It's gonna be a trillion videos about who did this, who joined this, who sacrificed that. It's gonna be a trillion videos about that. And I'm one of the people who started that. But when are people going to start talking about the men upstairs? It's easy to talk about the dudes on the ground floor. It's easy to talk about the dudes down there. What about the dudes upstairs that's doing this with everybody? Nobody want to talk about them. And then they pay these people, and these people are on the take to keep us out of certain rooms, to keep us out of certain places where we can grow and develop. And they say, I'm going to give you this and I'm going to give you this, but I ain't giving him nothing. Do you think we should give him this? Nah, don't give him that. He's angry. Angry? Angry at what? Oh, I am angry at the system. I'm angry at people. Look, I'm angry at the people who be blackballing people. Right? I'm angry at the people who, that's the people I've been going at. So yes, I feel it. I see it. It resonate with me. It resonate with me. Because I've yet to some of the people that I'm going to, that I'm gonna end up firing on one day. I didn't do it yet, but I see all the little jabs. I catch everything. I see it. I see it. I hear it. It's coming. It's coming. Shout out to they're trying to play with my stream now. I see it. They're trying to play with my stream. But let's go over this case. This man was a child. When he came into the NBA, right? He came into the NBA as a child. You get put on a pedestal because you can play a sport. You get put on a pedestal because you could play a sport. A sport. Not because you're brilliant, not because you're intelligent, because of your brute strength and your skill and your ability. Then when you don't play the sport, the way that they think you should play it, you ain't shit. Think about that. Do you know how tough it is to make it to the NBA? So how can you be a bust if you made it to the NBA? Because I know some dudes that's in a park right now, nice as hell. They're never going to make it to the NBA. They're never even going to get a tryout for an NBA team. And they nice as hell. Could dunk, 3-pointers, anything, any way of the game you think they can play, they play that. But a 17-year-old kid who was being told that you ain't shit. Let's really think about that for a minute. 17. When you're 17, you a baby. You a baby. 17 years old, you a baby. Baby black man. You know what I mean? Them white dudes that was top draft picks and they trash. Trash. You don't never hear about these dudes being trash. I remember with some dude, I think Adam Morrison, where they was touting him at one point to be the next Larry Bird and all this stuff. Trash. Trash. I remember this kid, damn dick out. Pause. Trash. Trash. But I remember them saying these kids is the next Larry Bird. Because they was looking for the next Larry Bird. But he was on Gonzaga getting busy. Getting busy. And who drafted him? Wait, who drafted him? Michael Jordan. Trash. Adam Morrison was trash. Christian Laettner, trash. Tom Gugliotta, trash. If we gonna go by them standards. Now, Tom Gugliotta, Christian Laettner played a lot of years in the NBA. So I can't say they trash because it's tough to make it in the NBA. But they were trash. Big Country Reeves, trash. Greg Ostertag, trash. Sean Bradley, trash. Darko Milicic, trash. You don't never hear them talk about none of these dudes. Never. You never hear them talk about none of these dudes. Darko Milicic was over Carmelo Anthony. Trash. Number 2 pick in the draft. Trash. Detroit Pistons. Trash. And this is when I used to watch sports, so I knew all of this. But they never talk about none of these people. They've been attacking Kwame Brown for years. And he been quiet. He didn't say nothing. We didn't even know he knew how to talk. I don't care if they had injuries, regardless to what. They had injuries and Kwame Brown, look at his story. He said he came in the game with an injury. He broke the bones in his hand. Did we know that? We just said no. Whether they was just saying no. He has small hands and he's trash. Luke Ridenour, another one, trash. What's the other one? It was Dan Dickow and another little weirdo. I remember Fred Hoiberg, the mayor, trash. He played for Indiana too. He was nice in 2K though. I used to go on the corner. But that's another story. But I'm just saying. They singled him out for years. Why? Because they always want to cock munch Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan's perception of him. So being that, I remember Mark Eaton. That might be a little bit before some of y'all time. Mark Eaton was like 7'50". Trash. Even the dude that the Knicks supposed to have drafted, but Vince Carter dunked over him. Trash. George Miroslav was nicer than some of these dudes. Bobby Hurley. Trash. They was touting him to be, look, they was touting Bobby Hurley to be the next John Stockton. Nick Collison. Yeah, we could go on to these top draft picks. None of them were number 1, though. I said Sean Bradley already. You know what I'm saying? See, homo Rasul Ali, why they keep deleting my like. I'm telling you. But the point that I'm making is that for years, he had to deal with, you was the number 1 pick, you was a bust, you was a bust, you was a bust, you was nothing, you was bum. And I didn't even realize, dang, he was only 17 years old. Yo, that's a baby. Family, look at a 17-year-old right now. Look at a 17-year-old. That's not a baby to you. That got put on the biggest stage in the world, given millions of dollars, and then you're playing with the so-called greatest player ever, which I think Jordan is, but you're playing with the great. Look at the expectations that they have on you. So if you miss a layup, look how Jordan treat people when they wasn't great. So it was never set up for him to be in a good position, but he held it. Years he played in the NBA, and he didn't say nothing. We didn't even know the man knew how to talk. So then when you speak to him, he says, well, this what happened. I broke something in my hand, so it hurt. Oh, wow, we didn't even know that. Then he says, shout out to Brown Girl for the welcome to the Church of Bishop Doggie Diamonds. I'm with that. As long as we ain't no Christian church or nothing like that. But anyway, shout out to you for the donation. So my thing is, this man was a boy. You break the boy's confidence, and he still keeps going, right? You break the young man's confidence, and he still keeps going. He still keeps doing what he needs to do to feed his family and stay in the game. I never heard nobody say to him, what's your case? What's your story? What happened? What happened? We never, and see, that's the thing. We put tags on people. We say they're this, we say they're that, but one of the main things to do is to ask the person. It don't take much to ask them. What happened? Why are you like this? Why did this happen? Speak to us. Because if you're going to talk about somebody on a platform and disrespect them, well, why not give them a chance to rebut and talk to them? But then when they speak back, now we want to talk about how they should fight back. I think that that's really whack and corny. Shout out to Judah Chosen for the donation. I think that that's very whack and corny. When you are in a situation where you quiet and you take criticism. Do you know how tough it is to take criticism? I mean, seriously, it's very, very tough, especially when you were 17. 17? Yo, I'm going to be real with y'all. When I was 17, I had a gun. We in Brooklyn at 17, we didn't take criticism very well. We didn't get no criticism. We got violent. We got physical with everything at 17 years old. This is a fact. So the fact that he was a child playing in the NBA, one of the most well-known sports in the world, with one of the biggest players in NBA history, played there. They didn't mentor him. They didn't say, yo, we got to get you better. We got to do this. They just say he was a bust. He ain't shit. Because he didn't meet a certain standard. So then when he didn't meet a certain standard, but who set the standards though? I said before on the show a long time ago, how you gonna have somebody that come from oodles and noodles, free lunch, food pantries, and give them millions of dollars? Think about that. Think about that. Think about yourself right now. Tomorrow, you hit the lottery. You got all this money. You're 17, so now you have to deal with the mental of, okay, I just got all this money. I got all this pressure. I have my mama. I'm around grown ass men, and I'm fighting to stay sane. I would have been snapped on y'all. So shout out to him for owning the tractor. Shout out to him for driving the truck. Shout out to y'all know here I don't job shame. Y'all know that. Y'all know I do not job shame. Whatever you do for a living to feed yourself, your family, where you did not beg, borrow, steal, hurt anybody. Hey, I respect it. I respect it. You know, I treat the dude that's at the checkout in Target as the same way I treat the dude in Guitar Center or Sam Ash or any of these stores, the same way I treat the CEO of the record label. The same respect, because the person that's so-called at the bottom could easily get to the top. But the person at the top could only do what? Go to the bottom. So you have to be careful how you treat people. You have to be careful about people's positioning in life, because it's always subject to change. And everybody doesn't have the goal and aspiration to be the sports car person, the sneaker person, the women person, the jewelry person. Yo, I'll be the first to tell you that's not me. I used to have a real big affinity for jewelry. I got jewelry. I had at one point I used to love jewelry. That's part of my name. And you know, me being young and thinking I gotta live with you. My name is Doggie Diamonds. How I don't got no I don't got no jewelry. I have to. Then I was like, yo, hold on, man. You just went in the store and spent $5,000 on a watch, and you don't own no home, don't own no land. But you learn that later on in life. But when you young, when you 19, when you 18, you do childish little kid shit. So I don't respect no grown ass men that's doing that and not telling the youth, yo, this ain't the way to go. You think about it. All we try to do is stun on each other, because when they say Jay-Z got $1 billion and Puff got $1 billion, don't you know they be the brokest people in the room when they around them folks? They only rich to us. They only rich to us. When they around they bosses, they the brokest people in the room. They are the brokest. If he got $1 billion, what you think his boss got? They be the brokest people in the room. And I told y'all for how long I've been doing this? 2006. So that's 15. I've been telling y'all for 15 years, if you can count your money, you are broke. If you could count your money, you broke. So miss me with all that. I'm getting to the money and I got 20,000 on me and I could pull 100,000 out. Get the hell out of here. If you could count your money, you broke. Period. Because wealthy people own so much assets and got so much liquid and money in the bank and investments, they don't even know how much money they got. But for us, always talking money. What good is money if you don't got no power? What good is money if you don't have no power? What good is money if you can't say what you want and can't do what you want without being silenced? What good is being a billionaire if you got to censor yourself? If you want to say something that's really on your chest, on your heart, and you got to find a way to get a prepared statement. Because you don't want to come off wrong, because you don't want to offend nobody, and you don't want to lose no money. How you going to lose money if you're worth money, you already got money? What good is money if you have no power? So that's when people be telling me, get into the bag, I'm getting to this money. Wasn't the name of the song Money, Power, and Respect? First you get the money, then you get the power, then I don't know about the respect, but I know you get the money, then you get the power. So if you got the money, why you don't got no power? So all these dudes who be talking this bag talk, and I'm getting this, I'm getting that. Look at these artists. I got money. I got this. I'm this and the third. The record label won't let me release my album. They're holding me hostage. Buy yourself out the contract. You rich. You getting money, right? You powerful, right? If I say something on this show right now to one of these dudes they don't like, they want to send something at me. Right? They want to send something at me. I got beef. They going to respond, blah, blah, blah. I go out. I have to clap one of them or whatever the case may be off of words. Words, right? Opinion. Words. An opinion can cause things to get physical between me and somebody else. Words, opinion. But this man won't put your music out. This man got you on the shelf. This man took your publishing, took your inheritance, took your budget, took everything, and you ain't putting no hands on him. So who's really gangster? Who's really the gangster? Y'all scared. Y'all scared. Y'all pussy. Y'all cowards. That's why when I look at these dudes, I be like, y'all believe that tough shit? He's a bitch. He's a bitch. Ain't gonna do nothing. Let me see you go up in them offices and say, hold on, you taking money out my family and whip some ass. Then I'm gonna say, oh, you kind of real. Because he risked it all for his. He risked it all for his. Not for a person on YouTube or a blogger or a podcaster. Y'all running down on people, getting people jumped and all types of stuff like that over words. But the person who actually stole from you, nothing happened to them? You ain't do nothing? You didn't do nothing? You ain't whipped nobody ass. You ain't took your masters, felt on your cheeks, made you get down and fix it, and ain't nobody got beat up, and you going, they won't put my music out. Don't stream this. If they put it out, don't stream my music. They're taking my publishing. They're taking my publishing. I only make this much a year. I thought you was a gangster. So you getting robbed, and you never got robbed on the street, and you ain't clapped no ratchet? Where all that killing you doing your raps? Where's all the where the murder death kill at? You let some middle-aged or old white man take everything from you, and you ain't do shit but complain like a scallywag to the internet. You ain't do nothing but complain like a scallywag on the internet. You going live, but the minute another black man say something about you, you gonna pull up. You gonna clap him. He better watch his back. All this shit. But you let one of these small hats take everything from you. You ain't got no smoke. You ain't about nothing. You don't want no problems. I'ma fight it out in court. That's all these rappers. Talking all this murder, death, kill. They won't put my music out. I'm gotta push my release date back because I'm having problems with the label. Oh, and nobody got beat up? You ain't whipped nobody ass? You ain't slapped the receptionist? Something? You ain't do nothing? Oh, you only got that smoke for us. Oh, the dude on YouTube can only get beat up. The blogger can only get beat up. The DJ can only get beat up for not playing your record. I get it. They get hands put on them. But the person who's actually robbing you, that got your publishing and their children's name nothing ever happens to them. You just complain and write tell-all books and shit like that. You turn into Superhead and start writing books. And then telling us to boycott. Please. So that's why I never really cared. I never really cared. Shout out to Rolando Rivas for the donating. I never really cared to get invited to these parties. I never cared to get invited to these little gatherings. Because I'm not in there tasting wine with nobody. I'm not in there. First of all, I'm going to go in there, scour the room, and be like, yo, hold on. Nah, I'm good on this. This ain't my thing. Because all these dudes be on this. But then when you see them out there, all you see is back teeth. They smiling, doing shit that you don't do. Like, everybody want to be urban. Everybody want to be gangster when it come to us. But then when it come to them, they know how to tone it down. Look at their voice. Look how their voice change. Well, I think that when you start talking like that, what is a white voice? Can somebody explain that to me? Because I didn't know that talking intelligent meant that you white. Oh, you depending on who you around when you talk a certain way. Oh, I get it. You think to be down with somebody, I'm going to jump on top of a damn table and dance? Are you out of your fucking mind? You think I'm going to jump on the table and dance? And then everybody could look at me like, you think I'm going to go, somebody going to ask me, what's my vision for something? And then I'm going to go give them my vision so they can take it? No, watch me work. If you want to work with me, then come holler at me. But ain't no way in hell I'm going to go tell you what my plans are. And then you figure out if you want to invest in me, but then want to tell me what I can and can't say. And that's going to offend people. Oh, so saying the N-word don't offend nobody. We could do that all day. We could talk crazy about each other. I could say everything about our people, anything about our people, derogatory, disrespectful, our women, our children. I could smoke on the dead man pack. I can do all of that. That's going to get millions of dollars funded. I'm going to put money into all of that. So when you say you smoke the dead man, his family is angry. His family is mad. They want revenge. That's marketed. That's promoted. They shoot videos for it. They give dudes millions of dollars for that. But the minute you say any other words, stop Asian hate. You can't say nothing about them. Can't say nothing about the small hats. Can't say nothing about. And to my Spanish speaking people, if you could hear me out there, I got a lot of love for y'all. Grew up around y'all. Consider y'all to be one of us. I do not divide myself from you. But I will say this. Y'all love saying nigga. Y'all love it. Many of us allow it because you are part of the community and we use it as a term of endearment. We use it as a term of endearment. But y'all love to say it. Sometimes y'all OD a little bit to where it's like, okay, that didn't fit in that passage. You say it a lot. You say it a lot. Now, if some of us start saying spick, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Because if you're going to say words like that, if you're going to say words like that, and you want to be down with us in a term of endearment and all that, then you got to take all the problems that we take on. Ain't no, that's their thing. Ain't no, that's their thing. And I be hearing y'all say it a lot. And I don't say nothing. But if one of them words come out of my mouth and you are disturbed by, you can't get mad. Because it's just a slur. I just had to say that. Because everybody, when it's convenient, wants to be black. And like I said, I don't separate us. But I will say, sometimes y'all go too much. Y'all go too hard with it. And I'm like, damn, I don't even say it that much. I don't say it that much. And sometimes y'all be going in. But I think if you were Asian, you say it around me, automatically knocked out. If you white and you say it around me, automatically knocked out. Y'all never gonna get no pass. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever gonna get a pass. You know what I'm saying? But that just came from my heart. My bad. That just came from my heart. I just had to say that really, really quick. But we stand together. You know, we stick together. But when they beating us in the back of our head, stop standing away from us. Because one thing about our people that I love, man, shout out to, I'm trying to see the name come up. Thank you, man, for the I can't pronounce your name, but Bra City. Thank you for the Cash App. I want to say this, right? One thing about our people, real people, like our real people, our people who love our people, not people who are fair weather, not people who were Wakanda forever 1 minute and then, got white women, not them people. I'm talking about our people who are really, really for the struggle. And you know who you are, whatever you want to identify yourself as, that's on you. I identify myself as black. And for you dudes who keep coming in my chat or on my comments, keep saying, we're not black and all that, I'm being respectful. But what you identify with, that's you. Don't tell me what to identify with. Please don't do that. I'm not a part of your ideology. I'm not a part of your religion. I'm not a part of that. So don't tell me how to identify myself. I'm not a part of what you a part of, because I'm getting real tired of y'all too. Just don't come here with that. We're not a crayon box. I'm getting tired of that. I don't subscribe to your ideology. So how you trying to tell me what to identify with? And y'all going hard. I'm not going to stop calling myself black. And you ain't going to make me. We're not a crazy, sounding like a broken record, when I can easily break a lot of people down, but I'm respectful, because at the same time, look, you able to say what you want. But I don't care if somebody wants to call themselves whatever. Who am I to tell them what to call themselves? Period. So if I identify as a black man, That's it. Am I not your brother because I identify as a black man? What country is black? Okay. You want to be cute and want to be funny, right? What country is black? So what country do you identify with? And why don't you go there? And when we say black, you know what we mean. We're not talking about the actual color. We talk about a mind state. And everything comes out of blackness. Everything. Combine all the colors together. What color you get? I wait. But y'all keep confusing black with African American. That's why other people say I'm not black, because we think black automatically means African American. But this is a whole nother bill. I don't even want to get into this bill today because that's a whole nother thing. But I will say this: stop coming in my comments telling me what to call myself. If you want to call yourself something, then you do that. Don't come to me with that. Don't come to me with that. Because it's pissing me off. It's bothering me now. I didn't say nothing for a long time, but every time I see it in my comments or I see it I'm like, yo, hold on. It's starting to bother me. And shout out to all my Moorish brothers and sisters. Shout out to y'all. I rock with y'all. But cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. Matter of fact, cut it the fuck out. Because I don't subscribe or even believe in anything that you believe. But I still respect you, though. Because that's your right to have your belief system, your way of life. That is your right. And I don't knock it. But you don't have the right to knock how I think of myself, because I never said that you're this or act like I'm different, because when they come to bust your head, they not going to differentiate who's who. Trust me. They're not going to say, hold on. Before we shoot everybody in this room, before we kick some ass, who's who? Because if you're this, we're not going to do this to you. Cut it out in my comments. And I've been letting a few of y'all slide. I can't do it no more. Whoever's texting me, relax. I'm live right now. And I'm talking and I'm building. So, almost threw me off on me. See, I went on a little side rant. I wasn't even supposed to go on that little side rant. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. First of all, you keep spelling my name wrong. And just stop. What I don't like, right, is when you come in here, you think you fake trolling or you saying stuff that's going to bother me. Just go play. Go play. I don't play like that. Back to the topic at hand. See, I never wanted to be on a platform. My thing was, let people speak. Let people get their testimony out. And if Kwame Brown is welcome here. Straight up and down, you are welcome to come on my platform and speak your piece. I'm not going to attack you. I think you need to be asked critical questions, and you straight up and down have the floor to say whatever's on your heart and your mind. Period. And you could put it on your channel. It ain't even got to be on my channel, even though I got more subscribers than you and I can help you with that. But Look, come on here. Because nobody asked. All right, let me tell y'all a story. Right? When I was damn, how old was I? I was 18. 18 years old. 18 years old. I was dating this female. My friend just got killed. And I was really not in a good mind state for a very long time. Right? My best. They don't like me. They don't like me. They kicked me off. Am I kicked off? They kicked me off for a minute. I don't know what happened. I had to take the shades off and figure out what's going on. But yeah, they tried to kick me off just now. Just letting y'all know that. Everything just went blank. But I'm back. I'm back. Okay. So, oh, y'all want to see my eye? Come on, man. I show my eyes. I just got bagged under my eye, but whatever. All right. So what they did was when I was about yeah, I can't say nothing. So when I was about 18 years old, my best friend got killed. Um I found him um in the hospital dead under a sheet, shot in the head. So I was a little distraught. I was a little messed up for a long time. I ended up meeting this female, and me and her clicked or whatever the case may be. And I was dealing with her for a while, and then I got to know her mother. Um and her mother was an educator. Now mind you, I'm 18 years old. 18 years old. Uh these lights is bright as hell without the shades, but I'm 18 years old. Um Knucklehead. My friend got killed, and I'm just a little off a little bit. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little off. I'm not all the way right. I didn't know about counseling. I thought I could drink. I thought I can be violent. I thought I can do everything to get back on track from being sad. I didn't know nothing about sadness. I didn't know. We're not taught about sadness in the hood. We're just taught to get revenge, seek revenge, be violent, do what we gotta do. That's what we're taught in the hood. Right? So when that happens, I remember the female's mother telling me, yo, you don't have a future. I was like, what? You don't have a future. And I was like, why you say that? She was like, you don't have a future because you don't go to school. So you don't have a future. Now, I was 18 years old. I'm dating your daughter. You didn't sit me down and say, this is why you should go to school. You just blatantly told me, yo, you don't have a future. Your friend got killed. I wasn't, they didn't know anything about my knuckleheadism. They didn't know nothing about that. You know, all they knew me for was making music. You know, that's what I did. I made music all the time. The other daughter was my artist. But she just told me, like, you don't have a future. You don't have a future. I was 18 years old. And I just remember, like, damn, like, I don't have a future? Because mind you, this is an elder telling you this. This is somebody's mother. This is the girl that you're dating mother tell you, you don't have a future. Not telling me this is the importance of education. Not that you just don't have a future because you don't go to school. You're not going to school. You don't have a future. Not saying to me, well, what do you want to do in life? What do you want to be in life? Where do you see this? Nah, you just don't have a future. So I like to say to her, for telling me I don't have a future,
how you like me now?
How you like me now? Because the same uneducated young man that don't have a future did a lot with himself and still didn't get the education that you told me that I needed to get, but I got education and I educated myself. People go to school for years to learn what I know how to do and able to teach others. That's foul. You don't tell children certain things. You don't put things into children's head to discourage them from being great. You take them under your wing. You teach them. That's why I love children the way I do, because I know how, when you tell them something, how you can break them if they don't have the strength. You could break them forever. They will never be the same by the things that you tell them as children. You don't do that to children. So me being an 18-year-old young man, now I own a business. I could legally carry a gun. I got my own car, own crib, all of that. The dude that didn't have a future because I didn't get your education. And I ain't no bitch. I don't wear panties. I don't wear skirts. I don't wear lip gloss. I don't skin my teeth back. I don't buck dance. I never been buck broken. I don't do none of that. Manhood at all times, intelligence at all times. I'm not dancing. I'm not doing nothing. Nothing ever. Nothing ever to play myself in the eyes of them, so they can reward me for being an asshole. Because you get rewarded. When you're an asshole, you get rewarded. Hey, give them this. Give them this. My job is not my job is not me. My job is to help other people. All the shit that I acquired, all the knowledge I acquired, what good is it if it go with me? If I go away tonight, what good is it if it leaves with me? Today is one of our heroes, Malcolm X's birthday. He was a child. He was a child when he seen the things that he saw. He was supposed to be a piece of shit and was. What if they gave up on him? What if they told him you never gonna be shit? It takes somebody to take you and say, you know what? I got you. I got you. That's why you never disrespect children and you never give up on children. Because the child could end up being one of the greatest men in the world. Anybody could change. Anybody could change their life. So when you go for 20 years disrespecting somebody, because think about it, when you disrespect people, right? They have family, they have children. That's why I'm telling you, I be lenient on some of these people because they got children. And I know the psyche of the child. If I shit on you, your kids might see this one day. But I'm telling you, keep poking the bear. Keep poking the bear. I don't care what your kids see, because you don't care about my family. You don't care that you saying all this shit about me or saying little slick stuff and my family got to watch that. And I'm going to tell y'all something too. When you say something about me, I got family members, really, real talk, that will bust you in your mouth and I won't even be around. They just going to do it. That's how my family rock. We protective of one another. But at the same time, look at what we do to children. So if this man was in the NBA, he was a man child, he's a man in stature, but up here, he's 17. Up here, you still 17. I don't care. You get thrusted in a place where you got to be responsible for your mother. You got to be responsible for all that. You're still 17. The weight of the world is on your shoulders because you know how to dribble and dunk a damn basketball? I mean, just really think about that. And you trying, and all everybody is doing is trying to break your confidence. Trying to break your confidence. Trying to tell everybody how you a bust. You ain't shit. Just really think about that. Because it's life after basketball, right? It's life after basketball. It's a point where you say, okay, yeah, maybe you wasn't that great in basketball. But how did you turn out as a man? Because when you was a child and you was trying to play basketball, you wasn't that good. But you had to be good to be in the NBA for 12 years. You had to be good to get drafted number one, right? Either you was good enough to get drafted number one, or all the NBA analysts and all the NBA experts were stupid. But this is what we do. We throw away the baby and the bathwater when they don't live up to certain expectations. So if he was a phenom and he was a dunking the ball out of the park and all that, and was able to make the team millions and trillions of dollars from his jersey and all that, where he don't even really get PC on all that, he's not a bust. Let's really think about that. Because at the end of the day, they on them courts, they still can't say what they want. They still can't do what they want. Oh, they let them wear little jerseys and all that stuff now because they was trying to appease us. But look what they said in Tokyo. Come over here wearing all that. You can't wear all that. You ain't wearing all that over here in Tokyo. Don't come over here with them shirts. Don't come over here with them BLM shirts and none of that stuff. Don't come over here with that. Don't come over there. Don't come over here with that. And the same people who telling you you can't come over here with that is the same people saying stop Asian hate. Don't come to an Asian country talking about your oppression. You ever thought about that? Don't come to an Asian country talking about how you oppressed when they've been oppressed too by each other, places around the world. But don't come over here with that. It's not allowed. It's not permitted. Really think about that. That's why I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't even watch sports anymore. I don't watch sports because at the end of the day, what good is money if you have no power? If you have no power, your money means nothing. If they can take your money from you because of something that you say, you're not allowed to have a thought. You're not allowed to have an idea. You're not allowed to say what's on your mind and what's on your heart. And you have to get it prepared. It has to go through a PR. It has to get they have to screen it first. That's what happened. You can't say nothing. You can't say how you feel. You can't say what's on your heart. You can't say stop killing my people. You can get fined. We don't want that here. We don't want that over here. I don't watch sports because I'm not going to watch grown-ass men play a damn little kid game and get paid millions of dollars, and they can't even say nothing for their people. They're not even allowed to help their people unless the cameras is on. They're not allowed to. They're giving agents. Do y'all remember when Allen Iverson made that song under the name Jules? Y'all remember when he made that album? David Stern said, you ain't putting out no album. You cursing? Oh, you a rapper? You not putting out no album. You can't rap. Allen Iverson had a whole album. You can't rap. Oh, you got you on the sideline. You wearing tracksuits? You wearing jeans? Oh no. We gotta change it. We need a dress code. They look too urban on the sideline. So now we need a dress code. We need a dress code. They look too urban. They look too much like the kids in the streets. We need a dress code. And then you got dudes coming through with half of shirts, holes in their shirts, medium pants on. But ain't no dress code for that. That is okay. That's look too urban. But when you look too Billy Porter, they got these black men. They got these black men strutting down the damn hallways of the damn stadiums like it's a damn catwalk. And they're looking at their outfit. And some of them have on some of the most sus outfits ever. And they magnify that. And they put one of the best dressed in the NBA. According to who? According to who? According to who? I don't know one person where I'm from that dress like that. Like these dudes. I don't know one person. A suit? Cool. We all could throw on a suit. But half a shirts and medium pants but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I'm sorry for going there tonight. But the spirit is in me. Hold on. I played myself. Ha! There we go. You see it. You see it. You see it. I should have had this on from the I should have had this on from the jump, but better late than never. You know what I'm saying? Better late than never. But it's cool to see black men. It's cool to see black men looking like that. Why? Because you don't look like you fight. You don't look like you'll fight back. You don't look like you stand for anything. You look harmless. You don't look aggressive. You don't look aggressive. You look like they can control you. You look at him. He look like he one of us. But when you come in there with the Mercers on and you come in there with just too strong, because you got to understand these black men that are coming, walking down that damn catwalk hallway are big dudes. Pause. They're tall men, muscular men, athletic men. Do you know how physically imposing some of them are? You got dudes 6'9", 260 muscle. You think they want him to walk through with some jeans, some sneakers and all that? Nah, throw him in a Merce. Throw him in a Merce. He need to have tight ass pants on. Nobody peeped that though. Nobody peeped that. They love our culture. They love our culture. They love everything about it. They don't love it when we control it and find ways to make money off it. That's why they play with my numbers. That's why they do what they do. Why? Because I'm a man. I'm a damn man. Gonna be a man. If I had to collect bottles every day, if I have to collect bottles every day to feed myself, that's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to do. Proud. I'll be the best bottle collector you ever saw before I become a bitch. Period. Period. It ain't going to happen. Before I start sitting around people just to be there. They used to have these parties with these blog dudes, and I used to find out where they was at. I used to crash them. I'm dead. I ain't even going to disrespect none of them. I ain't going to call none of them out. But I used to crash them. They're having a party where? In Brooklyn? Oh, they think they in Williamsburg. Oh, they think they safe. Let's go over there. I used to walk in the party. You know that sound of the record scratching? Yeah, that's what you used to hear. Like, what is he doing here? Who invited them? Who invited him? And I would walk in there like, yo, what up, y'all? What up? Oh, y'all don't rock with me? I wasn't invited? Oh no, we love you. We love what you do. So why you ain't invite me? Why y'all all in here drinking Budweiser and Coors Light and all that and wine and nobody invited me? Y'all want me to hang with y'all? I ain't down. I'm not down. I'm telling you, I used to go, they having what? Oh, I'm going. I'm gonna walk right in there. And I'm telling you, could just hear, dude. They was just like, yo, what is he doing here? Who invited him? They all thought they was little writers too, because they used to work for like little magazines. Then they started little blogs and all that, and they thought they had this little blog crew. If you notice, all them little blog crew dudes, they shit gone. Over. They thought they was controlling hip hop too. They thought they was gatekeepers. Gone. But they used to play with it. Pause. They used to play with how we was able to convey our message to the people. Then they try to paint you as angry, racist. I used to get called all that. Yo, he's racist. He's angry. I'm not racist. I'm speaking up for black people. I never down nobody. I speak up for my people. I speak up for my culture. Nobody else is doing it. Y'all bitch ass niggas ain't doing it. How you gonna speak up for somebody and you a partner with somebody? You don't want to offend your partner. You don't want to offend your partner, your man, your college roommate and all that. So how are you speaking up for anything? Let's just be honest. You ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. You just want to be down. You just want them sponsorships. You just want that ad revenue. You just want all that. You don't stand for nothing. You don't stand for shit. You ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Unless it's all inclusive. Unless he say it's okay. Is that all right? Hey Tom, if I say Black Lives Matter, will you be angry with me? No, man, say it. And then you start seeing Tom. I was in Flatbush Avenue, and I seen white people going, Black Lives Matter. Like, what is going on? Are they serious? Oh, they're doing this in the neighborhood that they gentrify. So Black Lives Matter, but black housing don't matter. Black communities don't matter. Why do you think our life is so fucked up? It's our community and where we were raised, but y'all come and y'all clean it up. But they look at all these dudes now. Look at all of them. That's why I've been exposing dudes. Like, yo, okay, this is Mr. Black Power now, but a few years ago he was Mr. This. So stop fronting. You're doing it now because it's a fad. You're doing it now because it's cool, and you got the okay. You ain't had an okay before. You ain't have the okay before. You was scared. I never was scared. One thing about me, I don't worry about people messing with me. Who don't mess with me anyway? How do you worry about somebody being your friend that's not your friend? How do you worry about somebody rocking with you that you don't know? You say what's on your heart. You say what's on your chest. You say what's right. You do what's right. Period. And if it offends people, are you wrong or are they wrong? If the truth offends somebody and you get offended by the truth, what did I do or say wrong? I just said the truth. Why are you mad at the truth? Why are you angry? Why are you mad? Well, we don't know about him. Now look, let me sip some of these BCAAs, right? Hold on. Let me sip some of this. I don't want to sip in your ear. Hold on. Think about it. They paint you as the angry person. They paint me as Doggie Diamonds don't know what to say out of his mouth. He always saying something crazy. He says a lot of reckless stuff. And we can't take that chance. Okay. Okay. I give you that. Even though I do know what to say out of my mouth, I say the truth. And when they put me on a national stage on television, I did not come off like an idiot. I didn't. Didn't come off because I'm not an idiot. I'm very intelligent. And I wanted that to show more than anything. All right, but now look. The people that they gamble on, right? The people that they gamble on, the people who that they push through, the people who they want to get the voice, who they can't take the chance on, why they in jail right now? Who got locked up behind something I said or did? Who's dead behind something I said or did? Just we gonna talk facts. Let's talk facts. Who got locked up? Who died behind something I said or did? Who even had a fight behind something I said or did? But they gambled on niggas that's in jail. They gambled on niggas where people died. And I've been doing this since when? I've been doing this since when? I never even had a fight in this behind none of this. Never even had a fight. But they're going to paint the picture when you speak loud, you speak clear, you speak truth, and you speak intelligence. It's almost like, who gave this nigga authority to speak? Whose nigga is this? I don't know, boss. I don't mess with him, boss. Yo, somebody shut him up. Somebody shut him up. Somebody make him be quiet. So what happens? One of your own people is the first one to just throw darts at you. One of your own people is the first person to say something about you, to say something to you. And you're like, we're supposed to be on the same team. And they letting you know, when you look at who's doing their bidding, when you look at who's paying them, when you look at who they call their friends, ain't nobody like us. That's why dudes be talking that hood. They can't wait to get out the hood. They can't wait to go to wrestling matches with people. Huh. I know about dudes going to wrestling matches together. We'll leave that one day. One day. I know about dudes hanging together. I know about all that. But when you talk black and act white, that's foul. Now, the issue is this. The issue is this. You have situations where some of them, that's why I don't believe, I'm going there tonight. That's why I don't believe in none of this black excellence shit that these dudes be talking. I don't believe in none of that shit. That shit don't exist because they do not put certain people on, period. And I don't want them to put me on. Can't put me on, I put myself on, regardless to what. Whether it's just YouTube, whether I'm not verified or none of that, I put myself on. I work hard, I do what I gotta do. Because the minute that you gonna tell me what I can and do and what I can and can't say, I'm gonna sit out. I'm gonna sit this one out, because if you are Mr. Black Excellence and you got billions of dollars, why we can't say what we want? Shit, we got the money. Ain't that what it's all about? We got the bread. Y'all got boats. Y'all got condos. Y'all got big ass houses. Y'all got all this stuff. Y'all got all the material stuff that you possibly could want. You got networks. You got record labels. You got streaming platforms. We can't say certain stuff. We can't be right and exact. Huh? We can't. Y'all don't got enough money. We got the money. We got to the bag. Right? We got to the bag. We got the bag. Oh. But we still censored though. So that's when you start seeing, instead of them taking some of, not myself, take me out of this. Take me out of it. I'm gonna take myself out of this. It's a lot of brothers who've been on YouTube doing what I do for years, and I'll name them. This how real I'm gonna keep it. I don't care how they feel about me. I keep it real. You have people like, who's been doing it for years? A lot of people have been doing it for years, but I say Gully TV. You mean all he's done? Gully TV, Sub-Zero. All that these men have done for this culture. All the interviews that they have done, they ain't never get offered nothing. They showed that they was good enough. They never got offered nothing. Why not? Why not? All the people that they have interviewed, all the things that they spearheaded, all the things that they started, they can't be a part of Black excellence? Aren't they Black men? Take me out of it. Don't give me nothing. But them brothers don't deserve nothing from this culture? They don't deserve nothing? They didn't give nothing to the culture where they just, but give it to somebody who just says one day, I'm an interviewer. Not the brothers who was out there with the camera, not the brothers who was filming, editing, distributing their stuff. No, they don't deserve nothing. Take me out of it. I'm out of it. Don't give me shit. But they don't deserve nothing? Just really think about that for a minute. I don't think that that's right. Seeing somebody else shine don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Seeing somebody else get to it, it don't bother me. But I seen dudes put in work. That's the point I'm making to you. I seen dudes put in work for years, just trying to be about the culture, just giving you interviews, just giving you content. The minute they do something that people want to say that they're a troll or this, that, and the third, then you want to take notice of them and give them attention. But when they was just giving you content, you was ignoring it. I don't think that that's right. See, I can end my differences with anybody because I've never had anything physical with anybody. It's never been physical. It's always been words, opinion, whatever. That shit don't bother me. Well, if you threaten me physically, then I kind of can't end that. But other than that, I don't have no issues and problems with nobody. And if I can't get it, I want to see it got. That's my thing. That's where I stand on. It ain't always got to be about me. If one of them win, I won. That's how real I am. If one of them win, I won. You ain't got to give it to me all the time. I don't even want it all the time, you know, because there's certain things that I can go get. But that's like, again, I'm not going to go in certain areas and just be fake. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is this. It's a lot of guys who've been putting in work who never got rewarded for their work. And I don't like that. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Some black men just look too strong. They talk too strong. They talk with too much confidence. They talk with too much testosterone. They talk. They know what they're talking about in instances. And they quick to tell somebody, what, man, shut the fuck up. These other dudes, they got like a code of conduct sheet. Don't say this, don't say that. You can't use this word, you can't say that. They say, well, what am I supposed to say then? It's the truth. I remember when I first got on YouTube, a female told me, yo, you can't be saying this word. I was like, damn. I need another word for that then. Okay. I'm going to use the word flagrant. That's my word. That's my word, flagrant. It was a fun boy. That's something out of my name, but I'm going to use flagrant. Then I seen Andrew Schultz with a show called The Flagrant Show. Oh, man. Can't, but again, his show is going to get pushed to the front. Just like with the name No Filter. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. That's why when people be on YouTube and they say what they want and they say what's on their heart and they say how they feel, I don't care. I be like, yo, man, hey, let them live. Let them do it. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Naomi Campbell. I hear you just had a newborn. Shout out to you. But No Filter is mine, man. It's mine. But it's cool. Because the people who know. You know what I'm saying? The people who know. The only way Tupac said something that I resonate with a lot of things Tupac said. But one thing that he said is I got a big mouth and I talk from my heart. See, when you speak from your heart, see the brain, when you speak from the brain, sometimes the brain is going to process and censor and copy and paste and take out words, the brain, because it has to go through the brain. But when you speak from the heart, it just comes out how it comes out. And sometimes it might not always be right. It might be wrong, but still speaking from the heart. And that's the biggest thing, speaking from the heart. Shout out to Angie for the donation. You speak from your heart. You don't sit there and say, damn, should I? Because the shit that people be like, don't say that. I'll be like, why not? It's the truth. I mean, of course, there's a way that we can, depending on who you're dealing with. Depending on who you dealing with. If you're dealing with a child or somebody elderly, then you speak a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But when you so-called about that, when you so-called could take it and all that, no, you're going to get this. You're going to get this truth. And I'm not trying to censor it. Yo, it's like when a female asks you sometimes, I look fat? Yeah. But you ain't got to, you ask me a question. I'm not a good liar. I'm not lying to spare nobody's feelings. Don't make me a liar. Don't make me a liar. But shout out to everybody who donated tonight. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to everybody who hit the like. Shout out to everybody who support me. Yeah. This is one for the it's one for the books. And they tried to kick me off earlier too. So if you caught me, I had to take the shades off and look and see what's going on. They tried to kick me off. They did. They tried to. But I kept going. I persevered. You know what I'm saying? So the audio version of these shows are going to start coming back. I'm working on a situation. That's why I haven't put up a few audio shows, but I'm going to start uploading them. Also, I'm on Pod TV now too. So if you have Pod TV, you have Roku, you can look for Doggie Diamonds No Filter on Pod TV. So you can download the app Pod TV. You can see a lot of the shows that's going to go in there too. So I'm going to start doing special shows just for Pod TV too. So with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I appreciate the fuck out of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got mad love for y'all. Shout out to Bernadette Price. If you didn't watch that interview, watch that. Got more. Captain Tazariak is tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to dopest chat room. I see the names. I see the people who definitely, you know, who be here all the time. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to y'all. I didn't really mean to get really ranty tonight, but you know, the spirit is in me. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Yeah, I'm on Pod TV too. Like I said, with me, when you see me, I get a little quiet. I'm always working on something, not kissing no ass. Working on a situation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm on Pod TV too. So with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I will holler at y'all another time. Remember, before I go, make sure you support www.zervita.com/Terry Thomas. The link is in the description box. Again, if you want to lose weight, if you want to look younger, feel better, and have more energy, do you want to have clear focus to get things done? If so, try Zeal today. The link is in the description box. Oh, and I'm going to announce, Shaheem is not never coming back on, but I'm going to announce a new show soon too. I have it, artwork is done and everything. I'm going to show y'all that. So with that, yeah, I'm Doggie Diamonds. Until next time, peace. Make sure you click subscribe, youtube.com/Doggie Diamonds TV. Until next time, peace.